Hey, I'm back. Okay, so you know what? It is exactly like 12:14. So I guess that's like a cue for me to do either Sagittarius, Cancer, or Libra, or maybe Scorpio. I'm thinking of everything that's in my chart. I have Capricorn and Mercury. Um, Capricorn and Mercury is like the hardest thing ever, only because the way that I learn things, the way that I absorb things is like repetitiveness and hands on. And I can be like really asinine. Um, Especially if say like if I got together with somebody to put together like a cabinet or something, or like I don't know, if we were whatever you have to put together and you have to follow instructions. I would be like really messed up over the fact that there's like leftover freaking screws. Not the screws that come in a little pack by itself because they're extra because you might need them later, but because if it takes 4 screws to put the table together and you only use 3, that one leftover screw is going to bother the fuck out of me. And it's like, where does that screw go? Well, why did they put 4 screws in here when we only use 3? There's a reason why there's another screw there. Or like if somebody, especially like on the job, if somebody tells me something, it's like, okay. And if it's not working for me and it's messing up my flow at work, I'm not going to use that advice. I'll tweak it. Okay, I won't twerk it. I'll tweak it so that it makes sense to me. But Capricorn and Mercury is it's about repetitiveness. It's about, I have to see it, do it, talk it, write it, and say it. And a lot of times at work when I'm doing stuff, I'll sit there and I will verbally say everything that I'm doing. Okay, now wait. This has to do this, because if that doesn't happen, then that's not going to work, and da da da. It's a different conversation right now. I'm trying to make it up right now because I'm not actually doing something. But especially when I find myself like typing and I'm inputting information and I'm like, okay, so got your last name, got your date of birth, bam, yep, your order's there. Let's see what the doctor ordered. Okay, well, I'm going to let you know ahead of time we're going to need at least 8 tubes. Oh, that's nothing. The last person I had 10. Whatever the case may be. But it's about repetitiveness and knowing what's going to come next and being prepared for it. What fucks me up is when I don't know what's coming next after I've prepared for it. And I don't know why I went on this whole thing about Capricorn and Mercury and me. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to figure out which sign I was going to do next. Okay, so let's do you know, I haven't done Capricorn in a minute. So since Capricorn is in Mercury, let's do Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if this reading does not resonate or oscillate with you, please just take from it what you can and apply it. Alright, for my Cappies, for my Cappies, for my Cappies, for my Cappies, for my Capricorns. Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Sad. I mean, Capricorn, you got a Sag in your life, right? Or you're trying to balance or maintain something. Okay, so with these 3 cards, right, in your recent past, or maybe it's actually going on for some of you, But no, actually, in your recent past, it's like you were trying to find some type of balance with finding yourself. But in the process, it's like you started to like really put forth thought and work into the things that you want. In your present, you have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Justice card. So something definitely went your way, which brought a new offer of truth, or through text message or some type of communication. Something was justified, or maybe justice was served. Or it's like you wanted something, or you were victorious at something, and somebody shot you a message, or somebody got in contact with you, or somebody let you know what, you deserve that. All right, so in your future, you've got the King of Pentacles, where, it's like you've been all business. And with the Seven of Swords, something just ain't sitting right. Something's not cohesive. Something's not coming together. So it's like you're trying some type of different routine. It's like you switched up things to see if that would make a difference. What's going on with this Temperance card? What's going on with this Temperance card? What's going on with this Temperance? Temperance. Oh, we don't want to talk. We don't want to say. Okay, so what's going on with this Temperance card is the Three of Pentacles. So, Cappies, either y'all was trying to like, balance another situation, another relationship, or something of the sort. Or maybe you're just trying to balance work. I really don't see any love here because I don't see any cups. And I think this is all like job oriented. So maybe there's some type of partnership that you were trying to balance. What's going on with the Hermit? What's going on with the Hermit? Okay, so with the Hermit, it's like you were hurt by something or someone or something. And somebody apologized for it. Somebody came to you and they wanted to, reconcile over some differences that you had. There you are, Cappy. Some type of differences that you had over maybe some ideas or something that you wanted. Or it could have been a three-party situation. It could have been, you could have had a three-party situation with a Sag and a Virgo. And you decided that you decided on one of them. We have the Page of Pentacles. So you made some type of offer to someone. You've got the Ten of Wands. So there was some type of burden, something that weighed heavy on you, having to do with the situation. And you know what? It's messed up because I just said I don't see it being a three-party situation only because there weren't any cups. But this could have been something about a job. Maybe the hours were too long, or maybe not enough hours. But there's definitely something, for some of you, it may have been on the job where you had like this disagreement, and now it's like you're coming together. But it's like you're agreeing to disagree. There's some type of offer that's being made. What's going on with this Ten of Pentacles? And it's like you're trying to be strong with whatever burdens that have been brought to you. It's like you're trying to be strong, or maybe it has something to do with a Leo. What's going on with this Ten of Pentacles? Or King of Pentacles? Okay, so we've got the Hangman in reverse. Things are like going full speed ahead, whatever it is, whatever you can't come to terms with. Seven of Swords. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Again, you're making yourself over. It's like you're independent, but at the same time, it's like even though you are independent, you're still feeling incomplete for whatever reason. it's like you're having a pity party. Why am I alone? Why am I single? Or somebody's offering you a lifestyle that you really don't want. Oh, great. What the hell, man? All right, so you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're not losing any sleep over it, even though it is on your mind. It's you've put distance between you and it. You got the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're grateful. You're showing some type of gratitude, some type of generosity. You're being focused and you're trying to be flexible. And you're trying to find that balance. And again, we started off with the Temperance card. So it's about balance. It's about finding that medium. It's like maybe possibly, if not a Sag, then some of you were overindulging in yourself. And when I say that, it's like, you know how some people go overboard? Like if you say, you know what, add a little sugar to that and it'll make it taste a little bit better. And then, you know, instead of a teaspoon, somebody comes by and they add like 2 freaking cups. Like when people make Kool-Aid. Yes, I went there. I said Kool-Aid. Some people just make it too sweet. It's like, did you put the whole 5-pound damn bag in this pitcher? It's like Kool-Aid should be like translucent. You should be able to see through it. Some people, they put so much sugar in it, it's like it's cloudy. And it looks thick. You can always tell when Kool-Aid has too much sugar because it looks thick. Like, did you add juice to this? So some of you have like overindulged, or maybe have tried to find yourself in excess, and it's like you're overwhelmed and overpowered by all these thoughts and ideas and creativity, that you're blinding yourself to the truth. You're blinding yourself to the path that you're actually supposed to take, even though you will be victorious. It just might take you a little bit longer. And somebody is trying to help you out. Somebody's trying to step in with this Knight of Swords to let you know, to give you some information so that you can find the truth about you and who you are and what you represent and what you're about and possibly what your path actually is. Interesting. But you're not, either you're feeling as though this person is being deceitful or you're deceiving yourself in the process. Thinking, oh, it's all right. I can take all of this on. But you definitely need to choose which direction you're going to go in, because you're putting yourself in different directions. It's like you're trying to maintain some type of maybe overall spirituality versus the Matrix. I mean, okay, look at the wands, right? You see on the top of one, there are some birds. And then on the other, you have lightning. It's like you have to choose which path you're going to take. Spiritual enlightenment or this overall, where the energy is driving you. It's like you're attracted to the energy, but you want to take this other journey. That's, you're looking for something within. But there's like this energy that's like sucking you in that direction. And your will is strong though. You have a very strong will, but you have to make a choice. It's like you've been defending yourself, you've been protecting yourself, but that is all coming to an end. The torture, the confusion, it's not going to get any worse than what it is. Well, you have luck on your side with the Wheel of Fortune that's going your way, and this person could be a soulmate. You have the Two of Cups here. So whoever this is that you are allowing into your life to give you some type of direction, someone who is giving you honesty, someone who is telling you how bright your light is, someone who is being supportive of everything that you're doing, someone who is catching you when you are wrong and correcting you, not necessarily in front of other people, but in the right way. Babe, come here. Let me talk to you. You know, there was another way you could have gone about that. Now, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, think about it. And you're actually listening to this person because you know they make sense. You're not being as bullheaded and as stubborn and so into, this is how I'm going to do it because this is the right way to do it and this is what works for me. Versus flipping it, well, if had you done it my way, we wouldn't be in this situation and I wouldn't be going through this and I wouldn't have this headache, and it's because no, this person, their energy balances you out where you're being more open-minded and you're being more open to, you're being more receptive to information, to all different energies in your life, whether it has to do with work, relationships, family, just a basic having to do with your existence, period. You're not so frontal lobe. It's like you're bending, you're being flexible, you're listening, you're being receptive, you're receiving, and you're loving it. And at the same time, it's like you still have your guard up a little bit because you're waiting for that other shoe to fall. Well, guess what? This motherfucker ain't got 3 feet. He only got 2. And both shoes have fallen. This person is who they say they are. Capricorn. Hey, Carla. How are you? I know, long time no see. Yeah, I was hiding out during Mercury retrograde. Actually, before Mercury retrograde even started. Just a little drained and I had to take a little bit of a break. But I'm back. So, Capricorn, I hope that this reading helped you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I spoke too soon. All right, so what advice or overall layman's terms, the situation that Capricorn is dealing with, layman's terms, what is Capricorn, what are they dealing with? 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 Okay, abundance. You are working your asses off. You're probably hiding there. You're probably playing victim in your own mind. So that's why you've thrown yourself into your work. But you're gaining wisdom. Whatever this lesson, this life lesson that you've had to learn during Mercury retrograde, it has brought you wisdom. For some of you, you may be praying or asking, the feminine divine, the universe, whoever it is that you believe in. You've been asking for help. You've been asking for assistance. And it's like you're feeling complacent. It's like you're in the situation. Maybe for some of you, you're not seeing a way out when there really is. But it's like you're comfortable. You're complacent. You're comfortable. It's not where you want to be. It's not what you want to do, but you're comfortable. For some of you, there's some type of grief coming with this wisdom. Maybe because you've learned some things about yourself, and it's like, really? Ugh. Really? Ugh. Damn. Really? It's one of those things. Some of you are being really impatient in the next few weeks because you're anxious about starting this new quest and you're passionate about it. It could have something to do with business. It could be a new love or an old love coming into your life. But whatever it is, it's like you're really passionate about it and you're really ready to go at it. Let's see. What overall advice do you have? It's like this passion is desire, though. It's in you. It's not something that someone brought to your attention and it's like, okay, I'm interested. No, this has always been in you. So the first card of advice is Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. She brings deep soul awakening spiritual gifts and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. Again, Lady of the Stars. This is your advice. Sirius is a celestial goddess of a star of conditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. She brings deep soul awakening spiritual gifts and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you, Capricorn, at this time. And for some of you, if you're not feeling it, you will, and it's like you'll become really impatient about this quest that you're on, this journey that you're on, and you're going to be like really so freaking passionate about it. But again, it's like you've been asking for this. Whatever it is, you've been asking for it. You've been asking for it. It's something that you want. Something that you've been desiring. And it's like you've been so complacent. It's like you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have you have it, but you're comfortable with where you are. It's like, you know what, not yet. I'm comfortable right now. I'm going to wait until I become uncomfortable. And then I'm going to go ahead and go full speed ahead. And then when you do, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for it to happen. Oh, it's got to happen now. It's got to happen now. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. And be passionate about it at the same time. And you'll grow from this. Okay, so we have, and I might be saying this wrong, but I think it's Cartouche. Or it's not touche. Well, it's touche, but it's cartouche. Choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love. Stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. Rewind back to the beginning, Cappies. And I said something about you telling somebody something. I'm not going to go back all through that when you can rewind. So, again, when you go back, think of this, which is choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. You're afraid of telling somebody how important they are. Okay, I lied. I did go back. But you're holding back. You're afraid of telling somebody how important they are to you. Or was that Taurus? Nonetheless, you guys have the same problem if that's true. Don't shut love out. Love is there for you. It's just that in the past you may have invested in the wrong people. It doesn't mean that love is not meant for you, because love is love. Love is wonderful. Love is exciting. Love is energetic. Love is love. Love is wonderful. Love is beautiful. Love is like fire. If you're not careful with it, it will damn sure burn you. But you have to I don't know. I'm just, for, I love to be in love because it's like this feeling, the emotions, the strength, the power that you get from it. It's addictive. It's a natural high. It's on a totally other level that has no description whatsoever. You have to have been in it. You have had to have felt it, experienced it to know what I'm talking about. And it is the most amazing feeling that you could ever have. Ever. Ever. But allow that to drive you. All right, last one. Wings of Isis. I think we had that in the messages. My throat is dry. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into the human culture. This oracle also brings your angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. All right, so you're gonna have to delve deep. You're gonna have to go deep within yourself. You're going to have to be able to spread this like it was a plague, because who can resist love? Who can resist it? When you feel it, when you're in it, it's like it's a drug. Literally, love is a drug, because you want more and more and more of that feeling, that euphoria. But you're able to function everything. It's like a cliche, of course. I mean, when you're in love with love, everything is brighter, everything is clearer, everything is crisp. Whether it's taste, smells, your sight, sounds, just everything around you is alive. It's like you have this Midas touch. And it's the most amazing and beautiful thing that you could ever experience, that you would ever want to invest in. So for those of you who have given up on it, don't, because you're cutting yourself short. All right, so I hope this reading helped you out, Capricorn. I have no idea which side I'm going to do next. I guess we'll let the cards decide. All right, have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon. Bye.